Ok, hello everybody. Ciao a tutti. Sono ritorno a casa. Mi scusi, il mio italiano non è molto bene. Allora fa questa video in inglese. Okay, I'm going to do this video in English. So I just came back from the Chez Nous Burlesque Festival of Rome, organized by Amalia Vox, and it was a really nice festival, except for one thing that happened, and that was uh, not her fault. How can I say this? Okay, let's go. Let's be really factual. I'm Miss Botero. I am also French. I've been in this burlesque industry for the past 38 years. And Amalia invited me when I was in Croatia at another festival to be a member of the jury and to perform at the festival. Just came home. It's been a long ride. I'm tired. Just took time to take a shower. Well, who cares? There was something happened that was sad, very sad. Made me really sad. Okay, I also went to Italy because I wanted to know what was going on about all this rumors and acts that are called racist and why Italy is called racist. When I arrived for the rehearsal, I always come early when I'm a member of the jury because I like to see how things are going, the mood, the feeling, how girls get together in the backstage. For me, it's also part of being a member of a jury. So I was there almost at the same time as everybody, and I saw everybody rehearse. I also saw this young woman, which I will not name. I don't want to get her in trouble. I don't want to harass her. I don't want any evil to her. She's so young. She is really very young. Too young, I think, to know exactly what she is doing. I saw her rehearse without her costume. The music for me was already very problematic, but could have made a very good and beautiful act if played in the correct way. The song is the original soundtrack of the movie The Watchman, something like that. Il portiere della notte, o portiere della notte, a film that I have seen a long time ago, that I have seen a couple of years ago again, and this movie is very, very deranging. It's part of what we call Nazi exploitation, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, just check it up on Wikipedia. You'll find everything about Nazi exploitation, the same way as we can find things about black exploitation, etc., etc. So it's also about the Stockholm syndrome, which is something very heavy to carry for victims of abuse, of when you get how do you say, when somebody takes you against your will and keeps you as a hostage. Yeah. It talks about falling in love with their capturer. So please do check what the Stockholm syndrome is. Check also this movie. This movie was censored in Italy when it first came out, I think in the 70s, early 70s. It was forbidden to, and I'm very surprised of this, it was forbidden to be screened in France for the less than 16 years old, which is incredible for me, but those were the 70s. Then it disappeared from screens altogether. Then it was also in the US classified under the X as X-rated movie, like pornographic movie, etc., etc. Meaning it was not proper for people underage, not able to comprehend and not be traumatized by this movie. So it was supposed to be a tribute to the movie, as said the young woman. I don't remember her name, and it's not the point. And she said her teacher, her burlesque teacher, said it was okay to do this. I asked her if she even checked and translated the words of this song by Marlene Dietrich, and she didn't. Okay, did she even see the movie? I don't know. And if she saw it, it kind of makes things worse. If she didn't see it, then it is the responsibility of her teacher to explain to her what it is about. When we were in backstage, there were 2 backstages, I think. The one I was in, she was also in with other people, and she started dressing up, and in a blink, I couldn't believe my eyes. I was seeing that black uniform with a red thing across the arm, you know, like those old World War II German uniforms, which weren't black. Those were, well, anyway. And second thing I saw was an insignia, a patch sewn on this jacket saying clearly SS. Now, everybody knows what that stands for. And if you don't, check it up, please. It's also part of the Nazi system. So this movie is really controversial. The act she was about to do is also very controversial. For me, it's very insulting to Jewish communities worldwide, especially the Italian Jewish community that trusted Amalia Vox and her team to organize this festival. Amalia received many applications, out of which she chose this one, because she didn't see on the jacket what was on it. Now, it has come to my ears and eyes that some people threw her out, which is not the case. She was not thrown out. She was offered to be helped. Everybody in the backstage, excuse me, I'm tired. In the backstage offered, one of them offered a dress, and I offered very dear, vintage, precious ostrich veil. We offered her shoes, we offered her gloves, we offered to help her hit the stage and make something different and beautiful out of this song and this act, and still perform. And I was so sad for her because she was clearly not getting it. At the same time, she is responsible because she's an adult. She's not a kid anymore, even though she looks like a kid, and she's probably like 20, 22 years old or something like that. And if she's older, it's even worse. But she should have checked the music. She should have translated the words. She should have seen the movie and saw what was wrong with it. Read, educate yourself, go on internet, ask elderly people. We had someone in the audience saw her pass by and say, "Oh, the Gestapo is here." Can you have that in a festival? Am I the one wrong? Or is this burlesque teacher, professor, the one that should have oriented her to something else? Because she's a beautiful young woman, and this could ruin her career, her reputation, and maybe her life, who knows. It's not too late for her to amend this, and I know that Amalia will receive her with great pleasure in the next festival if she does something else, and if she shows she understood what is happening and what happened. for me to get on a video last time was regarding the Toulouse blackface event, and now this. So this festival is safe. This festival is held by good people, is well run, because they made the good decision. They offered opportunities to this young woman to amend her act and do it another way, or to stay in the room, in the audience, and watch the show, or leave if she wanted. She took the decision to leave and not amend her act, which is very sad. But I understand it's not easy to improvise under these circumstances, and with the pressure and fear of being ill judged. So really, I feel bad for her. I really feel bad for her. So as I told her, if she wants to reach out to me, I would be really happy to talk with her. I would be really happy to help her out and make this act a really nice one. She deserves it, because she's a beautiful young woman, and it's not a question of beauty. She listened. She stayed, she listened, she tried to understand what we were saying, and I was so angry. I wasn't yelling, I wasn't insulting her in any way. This is not the way I work. I was trying to get her to understand what was wrong with her act and the position she held. So if she's listening to me, darling, you're more than welcome, and we can talk this over and work something out. And please, you need to understand and educate yourself. So, for the rest of the community, please do answer me, is this the correct thing to do? Did I do wrong? I don't think so. Yes, I did say that I would not judge a festival where there is an act that is fascist. I did not say racist at any point. I did not treat her as racist. I did say this was a fascist act. I do have Jewish origins. I am not bringing this up again. People who know me knows what my life has been and what my family went through. And that's not the point. The point is there are safe people in Italy. There are non-racist people. There are people you can work with. And others, we need to understand their motivation regarding this kind of acts. So this is a 13-minute video. I'm very sorry, it was quite long. I cannot make it shorter. I'm sure I forgot things. If I did, I will add them at some point, and that's about it. Okay, Miss Botero here once again in the turmoil. Oh, I just have one thing to say. Ignorant people are the ones that criticize, insult me, and don't know a third of what happened on that night, Friday night, in Rome. I'm sorry.